Hey guys, this is Matt Beck from FreeSalonEducation.com here with Splitting Hairs episode 55. Is it 55?
That's what it says on Facebook.
Oh, all right.
I don't know.
At least one of us knows.
So welcome to the show. We are here with Brian Hare.
Good morning.
Drea Boland.
Hello.
Thaddeus Boland running the cameras.
Twos.
The ones and twos.
The one.
I don't even know what ones and twos are. I'm sure somebody will let us know.
It's more like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So Thad's filling in for Christina because my son is sick. He's been out of school for a couple days. He's got a little fever. So thank you, Thad, for sitting in. We gave him a lesson this morning. And that's pretty much that.
Crash course.
Yeah. So make sure that you follow us right here on FreeSalonEducation.com if you're watching us on that website, and also on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, all at Salon Education, at Free Salon Education. Facebook, we're going to be chatting live a little bit. Dre's got that pulled up. Brian's pulling up questions from social media, from Facebook as well. So we have a lot of stuff going on.
We do.
Yeah. So that's pretty much that. I want to get into today. I actually have a webinar with. So I'm running straight from here to go do a webinar for Demand Force.
Fancy.
So if you guys haven't signed up for that, make sure you go to demandforce.com/freesaloneducation. You might be able to get it there.
Where are you doing it from?
From my house.
Nice.
Yeah. So I was like,
There'll be like sick kids in the background.
I know.
It's like legit.
Yeah, it's going to be good. Hayden will be running in. Yeah, it's going to be.
A photo bomb.
Yeah. Well, the good thing is it's not, there's no video. So you just listen. So, and there's a slide presentation. It's actually my business program I'm doing for them. So,
very nice.
You know I'm a fan.
yeah, so that should be fun. Thank you to Millennium, Demand Force, Mizutani Scissors, Minerva. We got new chairs that we're sitting in. So, Thad put these together today.
I love them.
So if we like randomly start falling out
I was
of
going
them,
to say, don't lean left or right too much, just in
hold
case.
completely still. It's literally just toothpaste holding this thing together right now. It's all Thad had for adhesive.
Yeah, so
It was
Thad,
actually pre-workout.
Thad got in this morning. He's like, what do you want me to do? I'm like, can you put the chairs together? Because I think I have everything else under control, but the chairs need to be put together. What?
Well, I was going to say, I pulled in the back and there's all these boxes and the other chairs are sitting on the porch.
I threw everything outside.
Thank God we got a new porch because I don't know how the old porch would have handled that.
Yeah, no kidding.
It's been a big week.
I walk up,
There's
I
lots
saw
of new things
the
happening here.
boxes. I was like, oh geez, what's new today?
Yeah.
Let's see.
So we got these new chairs from Minerva. We also got stations that we're going to be installing this week. I believe Friday morning I'm going to get those in. And then we have the shampoo bowls being put in Monday. So
Nice.
A lot of new stuff. The salon's kind of getting a little makeover. So that's going to be nice. And hopefully we'll be able to get some videos together so you guys can see the equipment because it's nice. I mean, these chairs are nice. So
Yeah. Well, what I'm sad about is my favorite part of it is how it feels on your back here, but that's too far from the microphone, so I can't enjoy it. It's like
See,
torture.
I just scooted my chair in and then I have my little lumbar support.
You know what I love? They
Love it.
have like the square feel to them, but they're very sleek.
Very
And,
slim.
and the quality is really nice. The base is really heavy, and the price point is great. So that's what I really love about these chairs so far. Obviously, we put one
So go
together.
Minerva.
I know we filmed a lot on Monday. My friend Tom Harris was in. We did a haircutting video, and then Thad came in and did a balayage video. So we put together one of these chairs for that, so the model could sit in it. And now we got them all together today, so we'll get to use them in the salon and see what it's like. But everybody seems to be liking them. So thank you, Minerva. And also Lonza sent us some products. I need to grab that oil.
Oh, yeah.
Do
Do
we
you
know?
want me to go get it? Or can we just talk about it?
We can talk about where is it? Is it over there?
It's in the back, I think.
It's in the back. Maybe Thad can grab it. So yeah, just put it on everybody, Thad.
Cool.
And then, so I want to talk about the oil. I want to highlight like the Lonza product every week because we've been really using them and liking it and stuff. So,
I'm gathering that Christina likes the shampoo.
you know, she does like the shampoo a lot. Yeah, it's funny because I know when Christina, like that's why I take stuff home for Christina because I can watch her reaction to it. I don't even ask her anymore.
Right.
Like I brought home the switchable rods from Amika for her to use, and because she uses the Paul Mitchell wand, and yesterday I saw the Paul Mitchell wand in her bathroom. So I just know that, maybe that system.
Just watch.
Yeah. So I just like to bring those products home because I can really see if they're
that's
good
what
or
I
not.
figured, because the other day I was like, I want that shampoo back. I guess Christina likes it.
So
Because otherwise it would be right back here.
yeah, I know. Well, it's actually one of those things I should probably bring it. I'll bring it back so we can keep using it. But I like to kind of circulate it throughout the family to get a real true feel for it.
Lots
Well,
of
because she's
perspectives.
going to be way more honest than the rest of us.
Well,
Yeah.
and I like when Christina uses it because she wears it all day long. It's not, we see the result.
The immediate result,
after,
right.
The immediate
Yeah.
result. We don't see how it is at the end of the day. We don't see how it is the day after it because you have a lot of clients and guests who don't shampoo their hair every day.
Right.
No,
and
I don't.
That's why I did like the shampoo I took home, but the styling products we leave here because we
Right.
get to see that actually happen. So thank you to Lonza for sending us the products. There's also a link on freesaloneducation.com to visit Lonza and see what they're all about. I really love the lightener that they sent us as well. I've been using that on almost everyone, and I really like it a lot. It's a very light kind of powder lightener, so we're going to do a review of those products. That's pretty much it. We have some updates on the freesaloneducation.com
We got the
website.
oil. Did you want to talk about it? Or was
We'll talk
that
about it. I have it in here.
Oh,
to
later
talk about.
on?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we don't need to talk
I
about
don't
it.
read.
so I want to go to freesaloneducation.com. Cool thing that I have now is that I can pull up my computer on the podcast. So a few little additions, but the problem is our Wi-Fi for some reason this morning is very
Super slow.
So Thad, if you want to, let me just make sure we're not going to see my password in here, but I want to show you guys a couple things. So
Don't worry, community. I'm taking notes.
so let's, you got the screen up, Thad?
I do now.
So here's the community, and the thing that I really love about the community is that I've redone the whole thing. The blogs, the forums, we're starting to rebuild it. We had 2,500 members, but I had to kind of do a little reset on the community because I needed it to be able to build an app, and I wanted it to look better and be more user friendly. So working on, we've got this edition of it, and I want to create a free mobile app so that you guys have that option as we work through. But I just want to highlight a couple things. We got a lot of people posting videos, becoming members. Pretty much a member is joining every 10-15 minutes, so that's really awesome. You can find our free salon education videos right now here. It'll take you right to our YouTube page, and then also all the community stuff. You can post your own videos, photos. It's free to become a member. We'd love to have you blogging and writing in the forums and all of that. So that you can take it off that. But I just want to really, the big thing is if you created an account before and you haven't been back to the site yet, you have to create a new account. And that's,
Right.
a lot of people are a little
But
confused.
it was super quick and easy. I mean,
Yeah.
I did it, so
right.
I don't do anything.
Exactly. Right. So that's that. So make sure that you go back to the community, join our community, start in with the conversation. I love having all of these people on here. You can also watch the live feed of this show right on the front page. So
I love the way this looks on mobile now.
Yeah. And you know what?
On my gigantic iPhone screen.
Yeah. So Brian got the new iPhone. Do you like it? I haven't even
do.
talked to you about it.
I do.
You do?
He loves it.
The
I've
6
heard
Plus.
several stories.
It makes me really happy. I mean, it was a little much at first, and there's
Yeah.
still a couple. I accidentally hit the N button instead of space a lot, so my texts don't make sense all the time.
Right.
But I'm getting used to it. I'm getting there.
And it's
fun.
like, it's huge.
It looks
It
like you're
is.
playing with an iPad mini from like the computer.
I am. At first, it was a little strange talking because it's so large. I'm like, where's the thing on it? Hold on. Keep talking to me. Oh, there it is. All right, stop.
It's a good size up against your head.
Well, I have a huge head, so it works.
I think that's what he was saying.
We got it. So cool. So yeah, the community looks good on an iPhone or any phone that you have.
Hang on,
Sorry.
I have 8 friend requests. I need to fix that
Jeez.
right now.
All right. So make sure that you log on, create a profile. That's that. Got that out of the way. Video contest has been extended. Some of you guys have been really submitting videos all of a sudden. So I think because of the deadline. But let's keep it going. We're going to end it January 1st. So get those videos in, give you a little bit more time to start creating. People were like, I was so stressed out making this. And it's funny because we've been getting a lot of thank you messages lately because people are starting to realize how hard it is to make a video. I have so many videos to edit right now. I have a voiceover to do on our video.
Are we doing that tonight?
Yeah, let's do it tonight.
Which one?
The color.
The color meld.
The color melt. Yeah,
Melt.
with the it was like blue to purple to pink, and with an undercut bob. So we'll do the voiceover for the cut tonight. It's about 28-minute video. It just turned out to be that long. Was I mic'd when I did that? You were mic'd.
Oh, so I don't have to voice it over.
You don't have to voice
you
it
don't have
over.
anything to do.
But
So
I'd
I'm
like
just
to
leaving.
have your input in the end with the end result and everything.
Yeah.
So,
Just kidding.
God, if you can get out of anything,
We could record like the very end, but we're not going to. We're going to do it in sequence.
there you go.
There you go.
So, all right. So get your videos in January 1st. Make sure that you mention the freesaloneducation.com Mizutani scissor contest. You could win $1,000 cash and a brand new pair of $800 scissors. So just for making a video. So definitely get those in. Do you want to do questions?
Yeah. Can we just say hi to Patricia Brennan and Michelle Golden first?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why?
Just hi.
Are
Because
they
they're
there?
watching. They were both commenting like, it's not on yet. Where is it? Never mind. There it is. They were
Well-
chatting with each other about it.
Yeah, let's say hi to them. My sister actually said
Your
she
sister?
woke up early enough to watch the show. So
That's fantastic.
It's cool. I never intended the live show to be a lot of people watching because obviously it's an early Wednesday morning. Everybody's got to go to work,
Right.
but it's just the day that we can do it. But it's cool that some people can log on and watch. So thank you guys for watching and tuning in.
Heck yeah.
All right.
Feedback from last week?
Yeah, let's do that.
Boom. All right, first up, we've got Morgan Johnson. I've only been licensed for a little over a year here in PA, so I do not know a lot about the current systems here for the boards. I posted a forum on the page and would love to hear everyone's input. So I know there are some people out there that, whoa, Dad, that got crazy. I saw it like on the computer screen.
Wait, is it on Brian's camera right now? Dad's like, do you mind if I just shake everyone real quick?
Don't throw up.
Okay.
I know we have some people out there that, for one reason or another, know a lot about licensing and systems
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So, said she posted a forum on the page. I'm assuming she means the new one. The old one's gone. Like, you can't even get to it, right?
The old, no.
Community. It's
Yeah.
like, all right. It's
Yeah, I had to
inaccessible.
cancel it out.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
tried doing that.
All right, good. I was just making sure.
Treya tried to recover all of her old blogs.
Yes.
Not gonna happen. Yeah.
Not when you work for this guy.
Well, Matt texted me last week when we put the new community up, and he's like, oh, do you think you can post on your old blogs? And I was like, yeah, no problem.
I'm
And then
thinking she saved them somewhere.
I realized I didn't save them at all.
So,
Whoops.
we're redoing.
All right, so Morgan Johnson, I hope there's some people that know things for you. I personally don't know anything about. I can tell you what I had to go through with my Pennsylvania license, and that's it. And that was just, I barely passed the test. I did hear it just change, though, because like Justin was the one telling me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the new thing in Pennsylvania, no matter how long you've had a license, if you have a license in a state that doesn't have reciprocity with Pennsylvania, you have to take both the written and the practical state board exam.
Which is weird because now they're saying that Pennsylvania took away the practical. So I don't know.
This crazy state.
You never
Just
know.
trying to keep the Amish happy.
Go on their website. It's really easy to find all the information you're looking for. It's like the most simple website.
Really?
That's a lie. Yeah. That's.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, it's terrible.
It's like trying to navigate the matrix.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the information you get when you call them is different depending as to who you talk to.
Yeah. I
Oh
don't
my
know
God. I got to tell you, though, in dealing with, because I was coming from New Jersey, dealing with New Jersey's state board, like when you call them versus dealing with Pennsylvania state board when you call them, they were so nice in Pennsylvania. I was like, that's the difference between calling like Harrisburg and Trenton. Like it was a very big difference.
Well, here's what I can
Alright.
tell you. When you look at from a PA standpoint, if you call the number, don't just start hitting 0 right away, and it'll give you a real person because
Yeah.
otherwise you'll fumble through the whole thing.
Right.
So
But once you get a person, they're very sweet, very nice. Something just clicked.
yeah, it's Drea's camera.
Oh.
Oh. All right. So we good on that? Morgan Johnson's going to be set up. Good to
Yeah.
go? All right. Mark Mene. So I'm going to say that because I can say what I want. It's spelled like penne, but with an N. So I'm going
With Mene.
Mene
Okay.
pasta.
All right.
So on the real note, what was your guys' favorite video so far? I wonder if he means ours or theirs.
I think he's talking about
Submissions?
the votes.
I
Do we
don't
want to
think so.
even divulge?
Yeah, I
that
don't want to say that.
Yeah, that's not. It's too.
My favorite one is the one that hasn't been made yet.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't want to say who we're really loving, but
there are
do
some.
love all
I mean,
of
we
them.
watch them. We talk about them. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
it's our conversation throughout the day. Oh, did you see so and so's? Oh, I like this about it. Boo.
Yeah. If we weren't judging the videos, we would probably give you an answer to that.
Right.
But
But just know we're already judging them.
yes.
Brian's answer is pretty clear because he and I haven't made our video yet, so that's actually the one that he's gonna be
Exactly.
voting for.
Never
Your
gonna
actual
let this
favorite
go.
one is the me and Thad one,
Okay.
where we're gonna wear masks. It's gonna be like V for Vendetta. Matt's gonna be
Can I
like, this
just
video is
voice over that
fantastic.
video?
Well, we need to get to the Halloween store so we can get our like little mustache disguises and the glasses.
You have a full beard.
That's why it's gonna be even better.
They're closed.
Can we please
It's
just
November
picture putting
Yeah.
a fake mustache over
Thad, can you just show yourself right now?
grizzly man beard?
I think Thad is doing the no shave November right now.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
gonna
he always
happen.
kind of has a
It's
beard.
that time of year for him to enjoy making me want to throw up. Okay.
But I don't think you need a mustache disguise. Thad.
That actually said to me, Brian, and that he's doing this so that it bothers you.
I know. He's the devil.
Like he said,
What it is,
he's like,
like,
how
the
long do you
deep-
think it's going to take for Brian to start making comments?
The deeper
Do you
we
think
get
it-
into the winter, Thad looks more and more like Yukon Cornelius from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer with this big, ridiculous beard. And then he comes in and he fluffs it from underneath just to make me want to throw up.
Yeah.
Like, there are so many other things he could do with that ridiculous bird's nest, and he insists on doing that in front of me, and it makes me want to die.
All right. How do you really feel about this?
I don't know. I try to protect my emotions.
Okay.
Really?
These are the rants I love.
Mickey.
Moving on.
What? Oh, yeah, there's no... All right, we'll skip over that one. Mickey Bullock. Don't worry, guys. Blogs will be uploaded as soon as I get a free sec. That's good. He was one of our good...
Yeah, he wrote some really good
Our
blogs
big-time
on it.
bloggers.
Yeah. And I think they're, like I said before, I think they're blogs from his site, so it should be pretty easy. I think he saves his blogs when he writes them. All right, Amy Berry.
Whoops.
Ouch. Gloves are off today.
Whoops.
Amy Berry. I'm from Ontario, Canada, and did not have to do a practical test. I had a 3-hour multiple choice exam, which included hair, aesthetics, ear piercing, and tanning. I'm not sure why they put it all together. I guess it's just super outdated. I think they really need to up the quality of education and final testing, as well as keeping hair and aesthetics as 2 different things. In Ontario, we have just now been added to the trades list, so maybe that will make a change. So far, it just costs more to keep up my license. Yeah, that sucks. Great show. Love the addition of Christina. I know I do too. I know she's not
I
here.
know. I'm sad.
We love
Yeah.
Christina. Don't get used to it.
I really love having Christina here.
I do
and
too.
and I was watching the show back last night, and I sent her a text that she was working, and I just said that I really love the way that she was running the cameras, and her input is always good. So, honestly, everything good that I create usually gets checked and redone better from Christina. So she just has she just thinks, I feel like she thinks differently than most people. I think like normal people. I just have a
You're gonna regret that one.
you know what I mean? Like I think
like normal people. She doesn't. I don't know what the hell's going through that head.
you know what I mean? Like she just she sees things differently. Like she sees
notices
all
different
point of
things.
views. I see like what I like. So
Yeah.
that's why I
I
really
know what-
enjoy her.
I definitely know what you
opinion.
mean.
Yeah. Sometimes it doesn't come out the way it did, but whatever. So all right,
We all miss Christina.
all right.
I like
Q
when
and
she's
A's or Q's from
here. What?
social. Q and A's.
QSM.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, that was it. We're done with that.
All right.
How
Now I
many
get-
questions do we have on there on Facebook?
Right now, I like 5.
Okay. Cool.
I'm gonna move over to my huge ass iPhone now.
Okay.
Do you need a stand? Are you tired of holding
No,
it?
I'm buff. I got this.
Do you need wrist supports for it?
All right. Donna Marie, first off, she says, what's your opinion on the Brazilian blowout and the Chi Enviro treatment? I
I don't
personally
have
don't have one because I don't know either of these. I
Yeah.
mean, I know of them. I've just not used them because I haven't. I
Yeah.
haven't really. Like, I've noticed there's not a huge demand in this area for it anymore.
one.
Like where I used to work over in Jersey, that was like people wanted it there, but now here, like,
Do we notice people calling for it?
mm-mm.
No.
Not really, right?
I mean, it's been a
It's
year
not
and a half that
popular
I've been
here.
here now, and no one's really looking for it.
yeah.
Like there's
So,
a random.
I'm sure it's popular in some areas, like
Oh,
you
yeah.
said, but we really don't get a calling for it. And we had that Kenra treatment here, the straightening treatment, which I don't think we really loved.
Didn't
But
know.
but we did do it on one person, and it just sat there. So I spent a couple $100 on this box that just sat. So it's just one of those things where we just don't have the
demand. So
or the space,
if anybody is
or the
on
ventilation for it.
our Facebook or community and would like to weigh in on this, I mean, I'm sure there are lots and lots of people out there that have used both.
Yeah.
Get people chatting about their favorite keratin treatments.
Sweet.
Awesome. Moving on, Jamie Evanson, whose profile picture I love.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
It's fantastic. What do you think is the best way to transition a client with, let's say, level 6-7 color to their natural gray? Thanks, y'all. That's tough. I got to be honest. I've seen so many clients decide to try it.
Yeah.
And then every single one of them hates it because it's not possible to not look 20 years older when you go from colored hair to gray hair, especially if you've been coloring for so long.
Yeah.
But to give an actual answer to that question, I think the most successful one I saw was this particular client. She was a little more on the white side of gray, which was tough. I mean, I want to say her base was probably like around an 7 or 8. And the hairdresser just spent an afternoon of a lot of color correcting, a lot of just bleaching that hair out as much as she could to try to get it as light as possible, and had her come in every few weeks just to retone it. Because she got it pretty close to white, but it had just like a little bit of that yellow left.
Right.
So she would just keep toning it so that it blended in with her root enough, so that she was able to, once she got enough root, she talked to her about, it's time for the chop of the haircut, where you just sort of cut all that stuff off at one time.
Yeah, I mean, my personal opinion, I think it's very difficult to create gray hair for natural gray hair. And so I think they just have to, if they want that, you got to tough it out. And then, like you said, go for a short haircut once you get it, mid.
See,
part of
I've
the head.
done the
gotta get it
opposite,
light.
though. I've taken, like, somebody who is growing it out, and whatever their base color was that I was putting it on there, I start foiling it at that end to kind of soften the regrowth line so that you're not recreating gray. You're just softening the grow out for that.
Okay.
And then you can eventually, like, as you go on, like, you put less and less, and then switch into, like, a balayage type to kind of just soften it, so then it just grows out gracefully.
But to be completely honest, I don't let people do it. I've had clients say, I'm thinking about going gray. I'm like, you're not gonna.
Yeah.
Well,
you're going to look old. That's all you have to say. And then people are like, all right.
Yeah.
Then I'll see you in 4 weeks.
And then you could be like, I'm going to go somewhere else. You'd be like, okay, because you're going to go gray anyways.
Then they're going to make you look old.
Right.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Go hate them. That's fine.
That was a good call, Dre. I do like that breaking it up because I didn't think about that.
Well, and here's the thing, because as soon as people start to see a little bit more and more, it gradually does it. So it's not a complete shock to them of seeing everything all at once.
Yeah.
It softens it a little bit. And then they kind of get the idea. They're like, ooh, do I really want to see that much coming in?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Hopefully that helped.
Well, we got lots of different
Take that
opinions
here.
That's perfect. Yeah. Michelle Brusson. I don't know why I always say her name like that. I realize that I always do.
Yeah.
Sorry, Michelle.
Yes, you do.
Matt, do you find you make more at the end of the year owning your own salon than you were at your prime as a stylist? Honestly.
Yeah, I did. Yes, I take a lot home. So here's the deal. The complete 100% honest truth is I was probably, my paycheck when I was a stylist, before I bought the salon, was around like $2,500 to $2,800 every couple weeks, plus tips. So
after taxes?
No, that was before taxes.
Oh, okay.
So I was very, but I had been building my book for 4 years, and worked really hard at it, raised my prices. Same thing you guys are doing now. But it was, so I was making great money, and then decided to buy the salon because the salon, I was the only one here making great money, and it was failing because not just one person can float the thing. The owner moved to California. So it was kind of one of those things where I buy the salon because
just to keep your job.
Yeah, because I was getting to the point where I would make that paycheck and then couldn't cash it. So, and that's just the reality of the salon industry. So sometimes you just really got to watch who you're working for or whatever, because you might make great money, but if you can't cash your check, then so we bought the salon and got to the point where I didn't get a check anymore because basically you take all the money that you're making at the beginning. I'm not saying now, at the beginning 5 years ago, and we were reinvesting it into trying to redo the place. Then we ended up, you have to hire people. And then, so a lot of your money goes into, like we didn't have products on the shelves. I mean, the people that worked here the first year that we owned it, well, no, I mean, there was very, very few products, even because I couldn't even afford to buy retail. So all my money went into that. I didn't take a paycheck until about a year and a half ago. And then it started with a tiny one because the money that you make. But now we have a more successful salon. You guys are established. So I'm starting. Rolling in it. So what's happening now is I'm getting to take my own paycheck. So which is fantastic. And then salons,
You're welcome.
If they're run the right way, right? If they're run the right way, then you take your paycheck, and then there may be usually there's about a 5% left over as profit at the end of the year. So if you build your salon to be a $500,000 to $1 million salon or whatever, 5% is a good little check to take home at the end of the year. But salons are expensive. It takes money to run it. And you're buying products and you're buying different things. So there's not a lot of money being a salon owner. And it's definitely hard the first few years. That's why most salons don't make it. But yeah, I'm at the point now where I'm comfortable because now I have a successful staff that's been here and I'm not firing people all the time. People aren't leaving. So that's really the big challenge.
Well, you fire me all the time.
He just comes back.
Right. But that's the thing. Like as long as you keep a staff and you're not constantly recycling people, you can grow and you can make money as a salon owner. It's just definitely hard. You got to dedicate a lot of time to it. I don't think it's for everyone. And, but I think a lot of people try to do it that maybe shouldn't. But there are some people that they're meant to be that way. So just if you think you're about being a salon owner, I know that Michelle, I'm not sure her situation, but I think that she, for some reason, I want to say she might be thinking about opening a salon or something. But it's just the big things are start off with enough money, save up, because I had maybe a few thousand in the bank and went to IKEA, spent all of that. So I started really with $0. So you can't really start a salon that way. It's very difficult. So just make sure you have the money and go from there. But I hope that answers. I mean, that's the honest.
I mean, honestly, it was a yes or no question.
Yes.
Oh, Matt. All right, Michelle. Love you. Thanks.
All right.
On to Brandy Weingartner. Said, have you tried Pravana color extractor system? If so, what did you think of the results? I haven't tried that one yet. Actually, I want to start.
Who is this?
This is Brandy.
No, what's the product?
Pravana's color extractor. I want to try it just because I want to try different people's color extractors.
Yeah.
Because
I need Pravana to call me back.
Yeah. Hi.
Seriously,
like some crazy neon hair.
They called me one time and they said, we're sending you stuff. And then they never sent anything. So
they sent it to my house. I want really
stole it.
bright neon hair. So that needs to come.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to try different color extractors or color removal systems, whatever. Because I'm sure they're all pretty similar. But I would like to see. I need to find a new favorite.
Yeah.
Because my
be cool to do a test of all of them.
Gone.
Maybe when I go to the store, I can grab a few and we can try different.
We'll do it on Drea.
Yeah.
Since this pink is not going anywhere on her.
I was going to say, do you want a bright color that's not going anywhere? Because I found one.
Yeah.
4 weeks later.
What is it?
It's Joico's color.
Do you like it?
I do like it.
Okay. Well, there you go, Pravana. We like Joico right now.
Yeah. Because she wanted something temporary and she's stuck with it for her hair grows like this now.
Well, it was funny because I picked a color and I'm like, okay, well, they usually fade a little bit, so let me just do it at full intensity and maybe in a little bit it'll be a little bit softer of a tone. Like I wanted more of a soft pink.
Yeah.
And I don't have a soft pink. It's still a bright pink. But
whereas I made mine hair cotton candy pink and I was like, oh, it's so gonna stick around forever because of my bleached out hair.
And what did you use?
Inkworks. Paul Mitchell Inkworks.
Okay.
Mixed with. Oh, I was playing around. I mixed it with the step 3 of the Olaplex.
Okay.
Just to see if that would help make it stick better.
Yeah.
It didn't.
It didn't.
Plus, I was also in the Florida sun, so that's not really a fair shake.
Yeah.
But I was happy it came all the way out.
Nice.
It's blonde again. It's my
say,
raw chicken blonde.
I should have brought you. I still have some.
Nah,
I have half a tube.
I can't do pink anymore. That's not me.
All right.
All right, Brandy. So we're gonna
Moving
try
on.
it. Last question here, Patricia Brennan. I have a client that is a warm level 6 in the back and 80% gray in the front. I formulate separately and I've gotten it close, but it's not quite seamless. Our goal is a neutral level 8 blonde. She's obviously more gold in the back than the front. I've been using ash in the back, but she's always warmer. Any tips for bringing 2 different canvases together? I think in that scenario, you just want to make sure that you put some more warmth into the formulation on the front, because you're dealing with natural warmth in the back and then just gray where there's no color up front. So while I understand that you're ashing out the back, but there's still probably going to be a touch of warmth. So maybe add a touch of warmth to your formula from up front to try to mess around and get them to work. I think as far as getting everything to work together, use some form of blonding to maybe marry those together, whether it's just a little bit of foil work, just to sort of break it up so it's not just one solid panel of color next to another solid panel of color. I mean, if you hand paint it, just anything, it's going to just draw your eye to that, which will draw your attention away from maybe that very slight variance in the 2 formulas. That's what I would do.
I think that's good.
Just throwing that out there. She
I
also
like
has
that.
2 replies. I need to make sure that she didn't say, never mind. She does not want any highlights. Oh, well.
Does that just change your whole answer?
Yeah, I mean, she doesn't want
How about
highlights. That's fine.
lowlights?
Maybe not. Don't approach it as a highlight kind of scenario. Don't be like, oh, I'm going to give you highlights. Explain to her what's going on. Explain to her that you're trying to bring these 2 formulas together. Or, maybe bring the formula from the front a little bit further into the back so that there's an in-between color in between all of them. It's just going to be about creating gradation, either using what you've got. I suggest use some kind of dimensional highlighting technique, because I think that's what's going to work best. Just don't call it a highlight, and then she'll be fine.
Okay.
I think I'm done.
That's it?
Okay.
I'm leaving.
All right.
Bye.
So let's, do you want to move into trending tresses?
Sure.
Do you want to move into trending dresses?
So let's do that. Thad has the tresses pulled up. Drea, I don't know if your brother knows these people, so you might want to.
Are they in order?
They're in order.
They're in order
Because I know the first
I
one,
have
and
them
that's
in
about
order of
of the photo stream.
of the photo stream.
All right, I think we're good then.
My lips are so chapped.
So you have
This microphone's like pulling flesh off.
Beyonce up first. All right. So Beyonce's baby bangs were just a little hair piece or wig, whatever you want to call it, because she now has a bob.
it. Either that or she's got the fastest growing hair
I'm
ever.
sure this is still a wig, too.
This is still a wig too. I'm pretty sure of that.
I guarantee we've never seen her real hair ever.
I know. But I mean, I like the bob. I like that it's a nice little blunt bob. I think it's fun. I like that she's not doing her traditional like long flowing like hair. I like that it's a little bit different.
Yeah.
All right. Then we have Angelina Jolie. This is a wig. But my question is, why would you ever want to see Angelina Jolie with light hair? I don't like it.
I do. What was the car movie she was in a long time ago where they stole cars and she had like
Gone in
bleached
60
out
seconds.
dreads? Yeah.
She
I
looked
thought
good
that
with the
was hot.
dreads.
That was different. That was a different story. Like, I don't know. I don't like.
That was
I don't
different,
like
It's
Brian.
literally exactly what you're describing. It was Angelina Jolie with light hair.
I don't. All right, fine. Let me say, I don't like this shade of light hair. This like sandy neutral.
Well, this whole look. I mean, she looks like she came from the Stepford Wives.
When I was loading that on the computer today, I had no idea that was her.
Yeah,
But
apparently.
I didn't mind the hair, but I didn't realize it.
I mean, I think what you're saying is it's just boring. Like,
Well,
she's got such a great severe look. She looks good in severe dark or severe light.
Yeah.
I don't
Like, she
like it
doesn't need
next to
that.
her skin tone though. Like it's just. I think it washes her out. Like it makes her look like almost sickly.
Well, that might be the character that this is clearly portraying.
Yeah. Maybe she's.
God, we
sick.
found another one. Dre's getting super mad about.
I'm not super. I
It's
just
like
don't,
Middleton roots.
No, nothing makes me that mad.
All right.
I hate her for doing this.
Who else we got?
Then we have Kylie Jenner's new extension line. She has a silver ombre, the gray tones that are happening there.
I do like when people put the gray in their hair.
Me too.
I like the gray. Except it's.
So wait, these are extensions?
They're extensions.
Okay, good. I was going to say whoever did this did a good job, but only if they do the gray. Because if you look at that, the line where it starts,
Yeah.
picture that not gray, just blonde, and that would be insane looking.
Well, they keep
Right.
calling this an ombre, and I'm like, I don't really think it's an ombre because I like ombres that traditionally start a little bit lower down. They're blended. This is just.
Well,
some
I think
dark-
what people are doing is people are just considering light ends and dark roots ombre.
Right.
It's
Right.
not like the look is defined as that natural gradation of the shading.
Right.
You know, having all of the middle colors in between the root and the end. Like, if you like step back to what made it popular, what it was when it first came out, and it was that really nice transition, not just you have black roots and pink ends or silver ends. That's an ombre. No, it's not.
Right.
Not at all. Get your facts straight, world.
Okay.
All right. What else we
Moving
got?
on. Shailene Woodley. Even though this is not the best picture of the dark hair,
I think it's a little, maybe her worst picture.
it's like her worst picture ever. But this is what's floating around right now, like of her dark hair.
Poor
I
thing.
like tried finding something different. I really like her with dark hair. I like the rich chocolatey tones. I think it looks great on her. I just think it's a really bad picture.
Oh, this is so funny.
Yeah,
I like
it's-
doing this live. Michelle Golden just sent me this picture and said, show this to Drea. It's Angelina Jolie with her bleached out dress.
That's
Thank you, because just this morning he's like, man, I really wish this show. I liked when we did the
Shut
show
up.
not live. Oh, look at him now.
Now I like
That's
it.
nice.
Well, because there's interaction with more than just
Yeah.
you people.
Oh, thanks. As if we're not enough anymore.
Wow.
Wow.
Now we have the whole world. All right. Anyway, so
Do we
Shailene
have
Woodley,
his
I gotta
replacement
say.
yet?
All right, calm down, Drea. So Shailene Woodley, I can't. No matter what, when I look at her, I just get so weirded out because I read this big thing last year. Apparently, she's like super mega ultra hippy dippy. Like she and her parents are like
Oh yeah, she
all
doesn't wash her
natural,
hair.
all this. She doesn't wash anything. I was during award season last.
She doesn't wash anything?
Like she doesn't bathe. Like she's one of those like super no deodorant kind of. Well, I'm sure she bathes, but she's like one of those completely au naturel, no chemicals through deodorant and shampoos, all that stuff. And I remember during award season they were saying they couldn't find any designers that would give her dresses because she would stink it up. Because all she does is like lather herself up in all these natural oils, and like nobody wanted that on their clothes.
Oh, wow.
So, and as much as I may love her, she's adorable, and I'm
Right.
really glad she cut all that hair off because it was just too much hair. But
Well,
I
yeah,
just look at
because
this
she-
picture, I'm like, oh, I bet she stinks.
Well, because
I
also
totally had to sit next
Allegedly,
to her on
she
the bus.
stinks. We don't really know this for
she
a fact.
was quoted that she, in an interview, that she only washes her hair about once a month. The oilier, she likes it. The oilier, the better, she says.
Okay.
So I think it works for her shorter hair because obviously,
Yeah,
All right.
she's
Well,
cute. I love her. I just don't want to sit next to her on the bus.
well,
I love her through photos.
all right.
right.
And then, so everyone's saying that Vanessa Hudgens cut her hair. That she cut it shorter.
Which picture is the current one?
The current picture is the one with the hat on her head,
Okay.
the red one.
All right.
I think what happened is, so in this far picture with the blonde hair, she had cut her hair off at the end of the summer. Took out those extensions. She just completely chopped it. When she went red, I think she just added more extensions into her hair. And now the extensions are back. Because between the time that she went red and between the time that she chopped it off, it was not long enough time for her to grow like 4 inches.
You're like straight up like
I'm analyzing these things.
investigating this.
I know. She's our CSI over there.
So
The time between the two photos.
On the timeline here, there's just not, with the average growth rate of a human being,
well, I know this. Like, we deal
it
about
is like watching CSI.
Yeah.
we deal with people coming in and saying, "I want my hair to grow faster. How do I make my hair grow faster?" All these things.
I tell people to tie weights to it. Just to see if they will.
It could happen.
I'm like, you can just put a ponytail and tie a really heavy weight to it.
but
Yeah.
So now she has her shorter bob, and I think the extensions just came out. I'm sure she got a haircut after she took out the extensions, but I just don't think there's...
She's invested.
Yeah. Nice.
I like to know things.
All
I'm
right.
taking this job very seriously of the trending dresses.
I appreciate that.
I know.
Yeah.
I work hard.
All right. All right. The
Anyway,
next
so,
one's exciting.
I actually had a guest who was flipping through one of our Salon magazines show this to me. It is the Selfie brush, where you can store your cell phone, and there's a little side mirror on it, so that you can take a selfie and see what you're doing at the same time.
I think the Fonz needs this.
The Fonz?
The Fonz.
Is he still alive?
But it's from the creators of the wet brush.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
Will it fit my new gigantic iPhone?
Probably not.
probably not.
It doesn't look like it. But
Shucks.
this is definitely one of those things that I...
It's like a fun little gimmick. Like,
Yeah, it's pretty funny. I mean, I don't know if somebody actually had this.
I would laugh.
The work you have to go through to get your phone in there, to take the selfie, to then
I
take it with you when you
use
leave.
it.
You need an extra phone to be in there. They should have put a device in there that just selfied and Bluetooth to your phone.
I mean, you could definitely use your
You get a
iPod
Polaroid.
Touch.
Yeah.
Could you imagine,
Exactly. Yeah. Polaroid would have been fantastic.
Could you imagine talking on your phone, like holding this hairbrush up to your face?
Mm.
Like,
Yes.
Well, no, you don't. I mean, that's what I'm saying. You don't carry this with you, but
you could. There's spaces for speakers and everything.
I think they should have stopped at the wet brush. They did a great job with the wet brush.
Yeah.
They should have stopped.
I'm just picturing like brush, selfie, brush. I mean, I would do that if I would. I'm going.
All
to.
right. That's your Christmas present.
I already did it.
Brian's getting a selfie brush.
All right.
Settled. And that's it for trending dresses.
Okay. That's great. So real quick, I want to chat a little business because of the holiday season.
Mhm.
So
Which holiday?
I got to write
Halloween.
a blog for Millennium
Thanksgiving.
this morning before my webinar about gift cards because they have electronic gift cards we started doing last year. But I want to put a big focus on electronic gift cards, but then also regular gift cards because something that's been very successful for us in the past. We've always done like different costs of gift cards. So let's say you buy a $200 gift card, it's worth $240. If you buy a $500 gift card, it's worth $600, that kind of thing. So like 20% upgrade on the card to boost gift card sales. Or also I've heard of people selling gift cards and then you get an additional gift card to give to a friend or something, or a relative or
Ooh.
something like that. So those are different tips, but also the e-gift cards. What I love is you don't actually need Millennium, I don't think, to use their gift cards, but possibly you do. Don't quote me on that, but you might need Millennium. But I love that they tie
Trey
it
on this.
They tie it into your website so that your customers can just click on gift cards on your website, purchase them, design them on there, and then email it. It'll email it to either them or to the person they're buying it for, so that they have it right there and they can print it out and bring it into the salon. So definitely a cool thing. So check out millenniumsi.com. You can see their gift cards on there. Are you selfie brushing?
I'm just selfieing us for Instagram.
Okay. And then, so a couple things in this. I had the new American Salon. I saw it yesterday.
I like her hair.
So I do. I love her hair. This is Ian Michael Black, the artistic director of
for
Aveda.
Aveda, I like
So
him.
yeah, so it's really good. So I want to. There's a couple things in here that I thought were interesting. I like to read through these. I skipped through everything except for. They usually have some kind of business thing in there. So this one was a business intelligence article, which I really liked. I believe it was written by Kelly Donahue, who I've talked to before and also has not talked to me back again. That
Matt,
seems to be the thing.
Maybe you should take a hand.
So she did write this great article. It was basically about this guy, Harry Woods.
Really? That's unfortunate.
Harry Woods is a six-figure hairdresser. So Woods says you should be asking questions. He basically is saying be a better goal setter. So I wanted to talk about that. He said, Woods says you should be asking questions such as, what am I going to be doing this year? So what I want to do with you guys is, so let's think about like this year.
Okay.
Like what's one of your goals for between now and the end of the year? What do you think when you think about it?
When I think about it,
Yeah, like what's something you would like to accomplish by the end of the year, or going through the holiday season? What are you looking for?
Hey, Matt, can I jump in on this? Because
Yes, you can, Thad. Click your camera.
Yeah, put it on your face.
Hold on one
Oh.
second.
Come on, Yukon Cornelius. Let's see
All right.
it.
So what I'm focused on is during September and October, I made sure that November and December were booked up. So right now, my goal is to make sure that I get people in for January and February, so that way, once like after the Christmas rush and all the holidays are done, I'm not just sitting here without anyone.
Okay.
So I'd say my goal is to focus on having a strong start of the year.
Okay.
I like that.
Which is great. So I think a good thing to do is figure out how you can make that start stronger. Besides just recommending your customers, maybe we come up with something to push them to come in January, February. I have this
Like
great
Christmas
idea
thing?
I've been thinking about for a long time.
I will knife you.
What's your idea again? I think we talked about it last year.
Yeah, we did back in episode 3.
Yeah.
Something I've been wanting to do for years that was a really good way to make sure that you're booked up January and February. Thaddeus. To run a special during this season where the month of December, from December 1st to the 31st, if you pre-book your next 2 appointments before you leave, your name goes in a fishbowl. And then January 1st, one of the names is pulled from said fishbowl. And then that person gets free haircuts for the year, whatever. And I remember I'd pitched it years ago in an old salon that I worked at. And like all the girls were like, they were not on board. They were, what am I going to give away free haircuts for a year? I'm like, calm down. It's to one person in the salon. You're donating 45 minutes a month, but look at how many people you just got to book to fill up January and February, traditionally our 2 slowest months.
Right.
And, you know, if you, even for people, say you get a new guest in December, because everybody gets their hair done in December, they hear this, they think that's a cool thing. So now you've got them 3 times because you got them in December, you got them to book in January, you got them to book in February. And now that you've got that rapport with somebody, I know a lot of hairdressers use the term, you know, just give me 3 times with your hair. By the 3rd time, I will know your hair inside and out. You'll have great cut. You'll have great color, whatever. I've always heard a lot of hairdressers use that. And that would be your 3 times right there. Plus, that also starts to teach them the good habit of pre-booking. You know, getting them used to making their appointments before they leave. It's, you know, it's building a stronger, safer, you know, clientele book for yourself because, you know, they're used to pre-booking.
Well, people don't realize, most of our clients don't realize what it's like to come in often. Like they're just so used to pushing it off. They don't know that if they actually come in every 6 to 8 weeks for a haircut, they're going to see better results and more benefits, and they're not going to have bad hair days. And that's the big thing. And people, they don't realize that until you get them to do it. And once you get them on that schedule, maybe it is doing something like that just to push them over the edge a little bit. Then they're like, oh, you know what? I should book every 6 to 8 weeks, because I don't think financially that's going to affect them that much, but it financially will affect you a lot.
Right.
Yeah.
It'll have them, they'll have better hair, and it'll almost book if you get them to come in every 6 weeks. It'll double your financial paycheck, everything, if you get them to come in, which you'll find that out on my Demand Force webinar.
Oh, look at that.
Little plugster. All right. All right, cool. So that's that one. Then he says, what do I want to do lifelong in my career? Now, I think that this one might be a little, I think we should have big thoughts, but that's kind of like what we've talked about before, where I think I don't know what my lifelong career is. I just keep working hard every day, and I hope that, you know, good things happen. I set short-term goals, or maybe even a 3 to 5 year goal, but in my life, things change so much that I never know where the path is going. So you just keep kind of carving through it. I don't think it's a straight path. I don't think you say, you know, I want to own a company the size of Regis one day and have thousands of salons. Like, I don't think that's how you carve your path. Personally, I think, but I don't know.
No, I agree. I mean, the way that I put it is I am so impressed and blown away when I look back at what I've done in this career already in just the short amount of time that I've been a hairdresser, an educator, everything that I've done. I'm surprised that I've been able to achieve some of the things that I've done. So I feel like setting exact goals for myself could only be, I look at it as I feel like it's limiting myself, because there's no way that I would ever be able to imagine some of the things that I've already done. So I like to think that there's no way I could imagine so many of the things that I have yet to do.
Right.
So if I say, my goal for next year is to make X amount of money, then all that's like limiting myself.
Yeah, but
I would be more like, next year, let's see how much I can make, or let's see how many places I can go, or whatever.
But the one,
I was gonna say, I think you have to leave yourself open for opportunity.
you do have to do that, but also, like, let's say right now you're making a certain amount of money, and you say, I want to make this much money coming up. I don't think you put a time limit on it. I think you just say, this is where I want to get to, and then you take that as a stepping stone and get to the next one.
I'm not saying don't have goals. I'm just
Right.
saying, as far as, career goals.
Right. Lifelong goals.
I have steps that I want to make sure I hit. I
Yeah.
don't have, there's nothing that I can say, well, when I get to that, I'm done.
Right.
Like, I went up on stage at IBS, I'm done.
But there's an equation. So those of you out there that are trying to figure out how do I make more money, there's an equation that if you know your numbers, if you have a system like Millennium and you can check, okay, this is my average ticket. This is how many visits per year they're coming in. So you take that and you just try to get them maybe to come in a little bit quicker. So just getting them to come in 1 week quicker is going to give you probably it's going to give you a huge boost. I mean, it depends on how much you're bringing in, but it's a huge boost. Just 1 week different.
When I moved my people from 6 to 5, I noticed a serious difference.
Yeah.
And now I'm in the process of trying to move as many as I can from 5 to 4.
Yeah.
And it's working.
I think there's some people that they really do enjoy it and they take note to it.
Yeah.
Like, I have a woman who she was always pushing for 6 weeks to come in and get her color done. And we kind of dropped her down to 5 weeks. And then we dropped her down to 4 weeks. She's like, realistically, I need to be coming in every 4 weeks because I'm not happy otherwise.
And that's the thing. Like, and again, we're not pushing people in here earlier just to make more money.
Right.
You're pushing people in here earlier because it makes their hair better.
Right.
And in turn, makes you more money.
And a little business piece of advice from me, because I'm the master of business at this table. He's not even listening.
Nope.
My line that I always use when it comes to rebooking with people, especially a new guest that you're gonna start building this rapport with them, is I tell them, industry averages, they say you should come in every 4 to 6 weeks. So I say for your first return visit, let's do 5 weeks, because then we'll know, is that just right? Can we get another week out of this, or should we come in a week sooner? Most people, 5 weeks is kind of perfect. And so it keeps them, I mean, they're, like you were saying, believe it or not, there's a huge difference between getting all your people coming in 5 times every 5 weeks and every 6 weeks.
Yeah.
So I get them used to that 5 week mark. And then, when they come back, oh, we did 5 weeks this last time? All right, let's do that again. You're good? Good? Great? Awesome. Very seldom is someone like, oh, I could probably get an extra
let's go back
6
to that
weeks out of
6.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and even if they do, that following time, they're like, yeah,
we should go back to the
We should go
5.
back. Like,
Right.
All right.
So, all right, cool. I think that's pretty much it. I mean, it's a pretty cool article, so if you get to check that out, do it. I was going to ask you guys a couple other questions. So, ready?
Okay.
Just real quick. This is something that American Salon always has like a highlight of an artist in here. And they ask them like different
is it
questions.
you?
So what? No. So what's they don't call me back. What's a beauty must-have for you?
What?
Like a beauty must-have, like something that you have to have.
Like for myself or as a stylist?
Yeah. For yourself.
For yourself?
Like
Either
when I'm getting ready in the morning?
Yeah. What is it?
Oil.
Oil.
My hair needs oil. I'm on I'm screwed if I run out of oil in my house. I need something for my hair to
Yeah, I've heard you rant.
weigh it down. Seriously. Well, I've been on a
Like-
tear. I'm trying to find my favorite oil.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, because
I'm a
you
fan of
found
the
one and
stuff.
you
Nice.
you don't have access to it yet.
But you know what? I love that oil. The one thing I don't love about that oil yet is by the end of the first day, like it kind of already out of the bottle sort of smells like dirty hair. So by the end of the first day, my hair smells disgusting.
A different oil.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like somebody that has not washed their hair in a week, I
Yeah.
smell like after one day.
Okay.
That's
But
nice.
my hair needs oil.
What
So
about
you're
you,
saying
Drea?
that's
Beauty
not weird.
must have.
Beauty must have.
Pink.
There's not like one single thing because like I love like.
She's like, there's not just one single thing. It takes a lot to get this.
Well, I love like.
Dre's
my-
like my cabinet that holds everything I use.
Everything that I use every day would be great. I don't know. Like I love my moisturizers. I love hairspray. I love. Well, I could probably get away with not. No.
Drea,
Okay. Thad, what about you?
it's an investigation.
I would love to know what Thad needs. What do you need?
Beard
Need everything.
Pre-workout.
It's not a beauty must have. I mean, I guess kind of. So what's your biggest challenge
In life,
in the industry? What's your biggest challenge?
Thad's beard.
Okay. What's yours, Drea? You're not helping people here.
No, I don't. My biggest challenge is trying to ride the fine line of giving someone what they want, but also staying in the realm of realism.
Right.
Like I told you, what I'm dealing with my one guest right now, trying to transition her from a 4 to a 9, but keeping her hair, feeling like I didn't do anything to her hair,
Mhm.
but getting her where she needs to go. Like I want to maintain integrity, but also keep people happy.
Right.
Because I know that she could go to another stylist and they're going to blast her friggin' hair out and give her that level 8, 9, 10 hair first day, but then she's going to have long hair that is dead for the next 6 years until all
Right.
that grows out. And that's my challenge, is I'm making her understand it's taking me a part-time job amount of time to do your hair, but you would thank me if somebody else did this.
Try to do
you.
it in a day. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Drea?
Yeah, just having realistic expectations for people, like,
Okay.
or the people
Copycat.
who no, or you know what the other
Seriously.
people bothers me is the ones that tell you what they need in their hair.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those bother me a lot.
All right.
Or tell you how to do it. Those are the ones that kill me. This is what you have to do. What do you do for a living? Librarian? Gotcha.
So we're gonna do the wheel in 1 minute.
Just 1 minute.
So Drea's got somebody lined up, right?
I do. Can I announce
This
it?
guy. I just want to say thank you because I'm never putting this in anywhere. But
He actually had multiples of that made. There's one at every station now. It's ridiculous.
I think
But
we
I-
should have that.
And
So this
in every
is
room of
from-
this house.
Hot on Beauty magazine.
He made all of us put one up in our homes.
love
Yes. Brian's taking this home with him today.
There's
But-
2 in the Bolin household.
The Knack actually has one.
But
too.
I want to give a shout out to Hot on Beauty magazine because they do call me back and they did this interview and it was really nice and I got this plaque thing. I'm never.
Let's put it up in the salon.
Come on,
No.
Matt, that's awesome.
That should be up. That's
Let's go hang it up at
amazing.
Starbucks.
No, it's not. I'm not that. I don't. There's no
Local
reason.
celebrity, Matt Beck.
Yeah.
I have space for it already.
Oh, there you go. So so that's. But I just want to say thank you to them. The article was
Should
really
we put
cool.
that up in the shrine that we have of you out back?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
With the
Yeah.
candles and
right next to this statue.
So
exactly.
thank you to Hot on Beauty magazine. It was a really cool article, and I like working with them, and so that's fun.
it was a good article.
Wheel winner,
Michelle Golden.
Michelle Golden.
Woo.
All right.
Oh, the one with the dreadlocks, or the one that just sent me the dreadlocks picture for you.
Is that who it was?
I
Sent
think
it?
so.
So Thad's going to set up the wheel. So we have Millennium Systems International, a free 3 months of Mevo, which is fantastic. And let's see. Then we also have a Bali box, which was also featured in American Slam magazine, which is very cool.
Love
Candy
it.
Shaw is getting lots of love right now.
I love that damn box.
Did you see? Were you on the show when I said that she was? She's teamed up with Wella now.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, she's like teamed up. They took on her education and stuff. So it's pretty cool. So a Bali box, Mevo, $100 off scissors, fan packs, T-shirts, and Pivot Point DVD. That's it.
Booyah!
So Dre's going to give it a spin.
Are you terrified, Brian?
Mevo.
Mevo.
All right. Mevo. So
That's
congratulations,
fantastic.
Michelle. 3 months free of Mevo.
You're welcome.
Just send me your information, and I will pass it off to Millennium, and have them contact you. You will really enjoy that software. We're really excited to get to be a part of it. Who are you
I'm
talking
excited.
to?
It's just I was checking out the Facebook,
Yeah.
except I was trying to make sure it was Michelle Golden.
Okay.
And then I just saw, oh look, OMG, I'm so excited. Thank you.
She already saw it?
Yeah.
Oh,
She's
nice.
watching us
All
right now.
So congratulations. Make sure you send me your information, and
You're
we will
literally
get that.
talking to her right now.
I know. It's awesome.
Like it's not even, oh, I hope you watch this.
Nope.
Like she's cashing in on this.
I know.
She's emailing you
She's
right
already
now.
emailed.
She's probably sending it to me.
Right.
She was crossing her fingers for the fan pack. Dre disappointed this week.
I know. She really wanted a fan pack. Damn it.
Drea's like, that's 3 times in a row.
I know.
She's
She's
on
making
something else.
She's making you go broke.
All right. So that's pretty much it. We got a few minutes left. Brian, follow Brian on Instagram.
Hairstyle. HAIRE. Style.
Drea.
Hey, I wasn't done.
Oh, sorry.
Just kidding.
Go ahead.
That's it.
Dre Day 2289.
And then follow us at Free Salon Education. Make sure you join our community. We also will have, I'm going to let Thad do his tag in a second. We have, after we close out, we're going to play the Mevo commercial. So, Michelle, you
cool.
can see what you're getting. And
Ooh.
then, Thad, where do they follow you at?
Thad Bolanized.
So I want to thank Thad for running the cameras. I think he did a good job. No one's complaining. I don't see any complaints. Did you guys see any on Facebook?
I have not.
I'm crossing my fingers.
So I think everything went well. This is a good live show. I'm enjoying it live. It's a little more stressful in the morning trying to get it set up, but
Not for me.
yeah. I was thinking about it today when I was setting all this stuff up. I was like, that's kind of cool that they just get to walk in and get their script handed to them, and then.
I
think
need
it's
to find
cool.
them jobs.
No,
I
I
get
always
coffee.
offer to help.
You get coffee? No, I know. I honestly.
Dre's the one that doesn't do anything.
She gets her
work
trending
really
dresses
hard.
ready, and she has her blog probably already written.
Yeah.
So
She's just good at looking busy.
So that's it, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching. Make sure that please support the sponsors of the show because they're the reasons that we get to do live things and have fun and create this.
We
fun
never
stuff.
talked about this oil. Just
Oh
so
yeah,
you
let's
know.
do that real quick. So, tell me, Drea, what's your favorite thing about the oil? So this is the Kenra, or not Kenra, Lanza. The Kenra, nice. They're gonna love that one. So the Ultra Healing blend of keratin protein and Phyto 4 complex combined to leave the hair incredibly soft and smooth. I do believe that this does that. It does what it says. I love this in a glass bottle. I actually get a little nervous.
I'm terrified because I'm just so going to shatter the hell out of that on my bathroom floor.
But it's keratin healing oil. The shampoo conditioner is great. I love this oil. It's not too heavy, I don't think, but it's heavy enough. I think
it gives just the right amount of it because you can use more of it for if you have that coarser, thicker hair.
Yeah.
But for somebody like me, I have a lot of very fine hair. I love it. Like I can go, it doesn't weigh it down too much. I have shine. I have what I need to do. I feel like it's done something to my hair, but it doesn't weigh it down.
And I definitely found that the shampoo conditioner has a very perfumey kind of, it's got that kind of really strong scent to it. This isn't a strong scent on that.
It's a soft scent.
So I think they go well together because you have more of the perfumey scent to it, and then this one's just kind of subtle. So, what did you?
I like it. Period. I like it because, like I said, I've been sort of messing around with oils a lot lately to just see which ones I like. I do like. As Drea was saying, if you use a little bit more of it, you can get more of a feel for it in the hair. My hair, the issues that I have, because I've gone so light with my hair, I need a little weight to my hair for it to feel like actual hair.
Yeah.
So that it moves like normal hair because my hair's curly and dark. So when it's blonde and straight, I don't want it to look like just short, flat iron, straight hair. And this actually, it gives it enough life and moisture that it moves and I absolutely love it.
Cool.
Great smell, great feel to it. I'm a fan.
I also like how it feels on your hands because a lot of times you don't get to wash your hands in between putting the product in and blow drying or cutting or anything like that.
Yeah.
So I like the light feeling it has on your hands. It gives it a little love.
A little love.
All right.
All right. Thad, you good?
I just wanted to make sure that you made good on your promise of
Yeah,
talking
thank you.
about it.
I appreciate it. So All right, guys. Thank you to everyone, and thank you for watching. Those of you that hung in here the whole time, enjoy your day in the salon. We got to do hair now, so we will see you next week on Splitting Hairs. Thanks.